Oh, hello, class. Since this is an online class, the final assignment is going to be worth 275 points, and it's going to be a comprehensive term paper, I should say, or final paper, on one of the chapters that you learned in this entire course. You could take any one of the 14 chapters and you can decide what you want to write about, where you have a passion. I'm going to give you that autonomy. I believe that this individual paper can show some of the true attributes that you have acquired, whether it be in leadership, whether it be in organizational planning, whether it be in strategic planning, i.e., a SWOT analysis, whether it be in chain supply management, whatever it is that you want to write about in any one of the chapters, I want you to put together an outline. This is a process, and it's simple. This is how you write this paper. You're going to have this week, week 6, and week 7 to submit it. The outline is going to be worth 100 points, and the paper, the research paper, is going to be worth 175, cuming out at 275 points. What I want you to do is take one of the chapters and put together an outline of how you think that chapter relates to your work or your interest. Now, this is how you would write this paper. I'm going to tell you how to do the outline. Strategically plan the outline. You start off with a topic, then you go to a hypothesis. What is it that you're trying to prove here? Say you're talking about leadership. What maybe you want to talk about a particular leader. All right, let's use that as an example. Say you want to talk about JFK. Thought he was a great leader and why he was a leader, but put together a strategy to write this paper. First thing you want to go is just say, I think John F. Kennedy was a phenomenal leader during his presidency because of his strong character, you might want to say, because of his negotiation skills, um, because he was able to analyze every situation strategically and come to a consensus using his team. Whatever it is that you want to prove, that will be your hypothesis of the paper. Then, from that hypothesis, you want to draw out 6 or 7 objectives. Every one of those objectives will talk to the hypotheses. So, if you want to talk about JFK's strategic negotiating skills, you may want to talk about A, how did he deal with the Bay of Pigs? How did he deal with the Cuban Missile Crisis? Each one of those would be an objective of strategic negotiations. How did he negotiate with using his Secretary of State? At the time, I believe it was McNamara. No, McNamara was his Secretary of Defense. And then Adlai Stevenson was his ambassador to the UN. Okay, how did he work with these individuals to prove his negotiating skills? So I think you see where this is going. And every one of those objectives now become a separate section of your paper to prove your hypotheses. And each one of those goals or objectives probably will be 2 or 3 paragraphs. All right, paragraphs, a couple of 3 sentences. So then, once you get all your objectives lined out to support your hypotheses, then you write out all your references on a separate sheet of paper. Oh, but before you do that, after you do your paper, you're going to come to a consensus in your summary. Take each key point from each one of your sections, which come from each one of your goals and proving your hypotheses, and that take one key point from each one of those. If you got 5 or 6 goals, you got 5 or 6 sentences which is going to be a summary, and you compare that summary to your hypotheses, and then you come to a conclusion. Did you or did you not prove your hypotheses based on your research? Then you just come up with um, a reference sheet, all your references, put them on a page. Paper's done. So the paper you'll finish off, and I'll put an assignment link. It's an individual assignment, and I will put that up in week 7. Your outline I'm going to put up in week 6. That's this week right now, where I'm putting the upload for that assignment. So your outline is simply going to consist of this: your topic, your hypotheses, 6 or 7 goals to support those hypotheses, and some maybe suggested references that you might use. That's it. That's your 100 points. You go over the week, but it doesn't mean you stop there. You can still work on it. You go over to week 7, you do your paper based on what I just talked about now, upload it, and there's your 275 points for your final. That's it. Done. Okay? If you got any questions, you know how to get me. My cell again, 617-842-2856. If you wait for email, you might have to wait till late at night. Sometimes I don't get on there till late. Okay? Good luck with it.